You know that perfect McDonald's fry you keep chasing? It's gone. Not by accident, by design. Former trainers point to the oil blend, the loss of beef tallow flavor, and stricter batch timers that stretch fries past their prime. Stay with me because this isn't just McDonald's. It's the playbook 12 chains are running, older oil, portion tricks that make cups look full, and delivery times that steam fries into limp sticks. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how the system changed, and how to stop paying for fries that can't stay hot, crisp, or worth the upgrade. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great! Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. Let's start with the part no one says out loud. The fry changed because the rulebook changed, and the rulebook now runs the kitchen. The old beef tallow vibe gave way to leaner, neutral oil. Flexible fry cycles turned into strict timers and par sheets. That shift sounds small. It is not. You order hot and get held. That's the gap. Fresh now means cooked to a clock that stretches the window, not the crunch. Pars set how many baskets sit ready.
Potato, what does Mickey D's put in those fries to make them so good? Are they really even potato?
These look like potatoes, but are they really potatoes?
The first factory stop is the potato belt that rolls in the spud, some that are about the size of my arm. The gut fries then go into the ingredient dip where they have 19 different ingredients that help maintain the consistency. 19. Then they go into the potato gun that shoots them through the water knife, firing through 60 to 70 miles per hour to get that perfect shape.
Timers decide when they die. Less waste on paper. More limp bites in your hand. Oil tells the truth. Fresh high-heat oil sears the outside fast, locks in a soft center, and sheds grease. Old oil darkens, picks up starch, and drops its smoke point. That's when bitter notes creep in and the crust goes rubbery. Think of a sponge that's been used all week. Still wet, but it does not clean. Watch the line during a rush. Fewer live drops, more baskets waiting for a beep. Speed ticks up. Steam builds in the holding bin and softens the shell. Add the salt early, and moisture wicks faster. The fry looks right for a minute, then slumps. Portions play optics. A wide scoop schemes the top, the carton flares at the rim, and you see a crown of fries. The weight underneath tells a quieter story.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I see your ID? Sounds weird, right?
Yeah, it does. Well, that's the greeting you'll get at one Brooklyn location. It's only letting young people in under certain circumstances.
The owner says that there are crime issues, safety issues in this area, and that is why he has installed this policy. Now, we have been here at this McDonald's in Flatbush for much of the day. Actually, the NYPD was even here for the last hour or so. They just wrapped up. If you're looking to dine under the Golden Arches but are under 20 years old, you're out of luck at this McDonald's at Nostrand and Flatbush Avenues in Brooklyn. Security watching customers as they come in.
You feel it the second you lift the bag. Delivery makes it worse. Fries ride out sealed hot like a raincoat in a sauna. The steam has nowhere to go, so the crisp dissolves before the car hits the light. And that beefy aroma you still chase? It moved to neutral oil with natural flavor. Then tighter controls bled off heat and edge. The gold standard fry didn't vanish by accident. It was standardized into place. So the fry you miss isn't a memory problem. It's policy, oil blends, timers, and portion theater. Now let's move on to how that same playbook shows up across 11 other chains, and what you can do instead. The surprise isn't one bad batch. It's the same moves popping up from burger counters to chicken lines. Older oil runs longer. Cuts get thinner. Timers run the show. You taste the pattern even when the brand changes.
People just come here for unnecessary reasons and choose to fight.
They're crazy in this McDonald's and they do too much. They jump people, jump delivery workers, jump the security, and they terrorize people that are in there.
This group of teenagers went into McDonald's when we were there. They card you?
No, they just let me in.
Despite being under 20, they were not carded and had their own thoughts on why.
We do go in there and get food. Maybe they recognize us or something.
They're doing this for a reason. People over 20 don't be doing this because we don't have time to fight. We got bills to pay.
I love it until they learn learn another policy?
A Brooklyn-born military veteran says the decision to ID customers is a way to prioritize safety, adding the business is working with police and the Business Improvement District to increase the number of guards on duty and the hours they work in an effort to keep employees and customers safe.
Reformulations sound like upgrades. New coating, better crunch, lighter oil. But here's the kicker. Many are built to survive lamps and long holds, not to taste great in your hand. They win the heat lamp test, then lose the first bite. Burger King rolls out a crunch-forward fry with less fat, and it works when the oil is tight and the salt lands even. Let that oil run long and you get dull edges and salt gaps. The crust hangs on, but the flavor drifts bitter. Wendy's sold the skin-on sea salt story. On a clean line fresh from the fryer, it's decent. Under lamps, that soft center turns rubbery fast. When equipment lags or staffing slips, the drop-to-serve window stretches and the bite goes flat. Checkers and Rally's lean on a double fry with a light coating for snap.
The McDonald's at 2154 Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn is doing the opposite. As the sign on the door shows, anyone under 20 needs an ID or a parent to get in. The reasoning is plain. McDonald's locations are all too often the scene of violent crimes, and both the victims and perpetrators can often be young.
Blocking the ATM machine.
Some point out the children need a place to congregate and after-school options. And locals tell Fox 5 a new recreation center should be opening soon. Those who patronize this location themselves have seen issues.
Thin crews mean fewer true double drops. Coating slides, oil ages, seasoning goes faint. Portions feel lighter, and the box has more air than fry. Sonic switch to thinner sticks cooks quick and leaves even faster. They hit the bin hot and dump heat like a cheap jacket. When baskets are staged ahead of orders, you trade speed for a cardboard chew. Arby's curly fries live and die by seasoning bloom and timing. Dial the timing rigid and mute the blend, and the punch fades. Add delivery steam and that paprika edge rinses off in its own heat. KFC moved from wedges to crinkles with preseasoned batter. Miss the thaw window or let the timer call it and you get a freezer aisle vibe, crisp on sight, bland on bite. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone. Dine in and ask for no salt to force a fresh drop. Skip up sizes. Pair fries only where you see active oil rotation. For delivery, pick thicker cuts with vented bags, or swap in sides that actually travel. Here's the real kicker, you're not chasing nostalgia. You're paying for a system that made fries cheaper to run and harder to love. Leaner oils, longer holds, and stretched oil changes do the math. Your taste buds do the punishment. Your move is simple. Order where they drop on demand. Ask for no salt to force a fresh batch. Skip upsizing. If delivery is your only play, pick thicker fries, vent the bag, or swap in sides that survive the ride slaw, beans, rice. Like and subscribe to help us keep the spotlight on the food industry's best-kept secrets. And tell us where you still find a hot, crisp fry.